Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurin Safia binti Azharuddin. Today, I would like to introduce our product, Eclara Peel Off Mask, which is a halal skincare product designed to brighten, cleanse and hydrate the skin. This product is mainly targeted at teenagers, young adults and Muslim consumers who are looking for a safe and effective skincare solution. Eclara helps remove dirt, excess oil, and dead skin cells while reducing blackheads and unclogging pores. As a result, the skin feels cleaner, smoother, and more refreshed. What makes Eclara unique is its combinations of brightening and moisturizing ingredients. It contains niacinamide and licorice root extract, which help improve skin tone and promote a brighter complexion. In addition, aloe vera extract soothes and moisturize the skin, while hyaluronic acid and glycerin provide long-lasting hydration. Vitamin E also acts as an antioxidant to help protect the skin from environmental damage. Furthermore, Eclara is formulated with a halal-certified peel-off technology, making it a convenient and reliable skincare product for modern consumers. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Ainul Sufia binti Abdullah. Now, for this session, I will present the product formulation of our Eclara Peel Off Mask. So, there are 10 ingredients used in this formulation, where each ingredient plays an important role in ensuring the product performance, stability, and skin benefits such as brightening, hydration, and soothing. Let me begin with the first few key ingredients. The first ingredient is niacinamide, which also called as vitamin B3, which function as a skin brightening agent. This is one of the key active ingredients in our formulation, as without it, the brightening effect of the mask would not be as effective. This ingredient is compliant with halal requirements. Next is licorice root extract, a natural plant-derived ingredient that enhance skin radiance and support the brightening effects of the product. It is also of permissible and safe origin. The third ingredient is aloe vera extract, which plays an important role in solving the skin and reducing irritation. This ingredient is also compliant with HACCP standards. Moving on, polyvinyl alcohol, which also called as PVA, is another key ingredient in our formulation. This is essential because it acts as the firm forming agent that allows the mask to dry and peel off. Without PVA, the peel-off structure of the product would not be possible. It is also permitted for cosmetic use under HACCP guidelines. Next, purified water serves as the main base and solvent of the formulation, making it a fundamental component of dissolving and combining all other ingredients. Plant-based glycerin acts as a humectant that helps maintain moisture in the skin. This ingredient is important for maintaining hydration and ensuring the mask does not dry out the skin. It is derived from plant sources and made highly. Moving on to the last four ingredients. The next ingredient is xanthan gum, which functions as a thickener and stabilizer. This ingredient is essential in controlling the texture and consistency of the product, ensuring it is smooth and easy to apply. It is also compliant with halal standards. Next, phenolcetanol is used as a preservative to maintain product safety and prevent microbial growth. So this ingredient is important in extending the shelf life of the product while ensuring it remains safe for use. It is acceptable under halal cosmetic guidelines. Following that is vitamin E, also called as tocopherol, which acts as a powerful antioxidant. This ingredient is important in protecting the skin from oxidative stress and supporting overall skin health. It is also of permissible origin. So the last ingredient is hyaluronic acid. Function as a deep hydration agent that helps maintain skin moisture and improve elasticity. This is one of the key hydrating ingredients in the formulation, as without it, the mask would not provide sufficient long-lasting hydration. It is compliant with halal requirements. Overall, this formulation is carefully designed to balance of active functional and supporting ingredients to ensure effectiveness, stability, and skin benefits, while maintaining compliance with halal requirements and safe cosmetic standards. So that's all for me. I will pause for my friend to complete justification of the ingredients. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Animati Mazlan and I will explain the justification for selecting the ingredient used in our product formulation. Okay, first is niacinamide and licorice root extract were chosen as the main active ingredient because they help to brighten the skin and reduce the appearance of the dark spot and uneven skin tone. Second, aloe vera extract, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid were included to provide hydration and soothing effects, ensuring that the skin remains moisturized and comfortable after using the peel off mask. Third, polyvinyl alcohol, which is PVA, was selected as the film forming agent because it creates the peel off layer that can be easily removed from the skin. Finally, vitamin E, xanthan gum, and phenolxytinol help to improve product quality by providing antioxidant protection, maintaining product stability, and preventing microbial contamination. Next, we will move to halal sauces selection. All ingredients in this formulation were carefully selected from halal compliant sources. The botanical ingredients such as licorice root extract and aloe vera extract are derived from plants. Glycerin and vitamin E are sourced from plant-based material, while xanthan gum and hyaluronic acid are produced through microbial fermentation. In addition, niacinamide, polyvinyl alcohol, and phenolxytinol are synthetic ingredients that do not contain any halal animal-derived substance. Therefore, the formulation is suitable for halal cosmetic applications. Although all ingredients are halal compliant, some ingredients require source verification. For example, glycerin can be derived from either plant or animal sources. Therefore, plant-based glycerin should be used. Hyaluronic acid may sometimes be obtained from animal tissues, so a fermentation-derived source is preferred. Similarly, vitamin E should be sourced from plant-derived tocopherols to ensure halal compliance. To maintain halal integrity, all raw materials should be obtained from halal certified supplier whenever possible.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nur Fakihah binti Zainuri, and now I will explain about section 3, which is manufacturing process and operation and also halal control mechanism. This is the process flow of Eclara peel off mask production. First, we'll go to halal control point 1, which is receiving material. HCP1 is established at the raw material receiving stage because all ingredients used in the manufacturing of Eclara peel-off masks enter the production system through this process. Therefore, the halal status of the final product is highly dependent on the halal integrity of the raw material received from suppliers. If any non-halal or doubtful ingredients enters the production chain, the halal status of the entire batch may be compromised. For this reason, the receiving stage is considered one of the most critical halal control points within the halal assurance system. Several ingredients used in Eclara peel-off masks present potential halal risks and require careful verification. For example, glycerin, which functions as a humectant, can be derived either from plant sources or animal fats. If the glycerin originates from non-halal animal sources or animal that not slaughtered according to Islamic requirements, the ingredient will be not considered halal. Similarly, vitamin E, which is tocopherol, may utilize carriers, stabilizer, or processing aids derived from animal sources. In addition, botanical ingredients such as licorice root extract and aloe vera extract may involve extraction processes that use alcohol-based solvent or other processing aids. Although these ingredients originate from plants, their manufacturing processes must be verified and ensure compliance with halal requirements throughout the supply chain. Apart from ingredient-related concerns, supplier integrity is another significant halal risk factor. Suppliers may change raw material sources, modify formulation, or switch manufacturers without prior notification. Such changes could affect the halal status of the ingredients even if they were previously approved. Therefore, manufacturers must ensure that all raw materials are sourced only from approved suppliers who have undergone proper halal evaluation. Each incoming material should be accompanied by supporting documents such as valid halal certificate, certificate of analysis (COA), product specification sheet, and delivery record to facilitate verification before the material is released for production use. To mitigate these risks, several halal control measures are implemented at this stage. These include supplier approval programs, verification of halal certificates, review of raw material specification, examination of certificates of analysis, and incoming quality inspection. The inspection process includes verification of batch numbers, expiry dates, packaging condition, labeling information, and ingredient specification. Only material that have been reviewed and approved by the Quality Control Department and the Halal Committee are permitted to enter storage and proceed to production. Therefore, HCP1 serves as the first line of defense in ensuring that only halal compliant and approved ingredients are used in the manufacturing process. Moving on to Halal Control Point 2, which is processing, mixing, homogenization, filling, and packaging. HCP2 encompasses all major manufacturing activities, including mixing, homogenization, filling, packaging, and labeling. Although all raw material have already been verified as halal at HCP1, halal risks may still arise during processing due to cross-contamination, improper equipment sanitation, or inadequate production controls. Therefore, HCP2 plays a crucial role in preserving the halal integrity of the product throughout the manufacturing process until the final product is packaged and ready for the distribution. During the mixing stage, all ingredients including purified water, polyvinyl alcohol (PVA), glycerin, xanthan gum, niacinamide, licorice, root extract, aloe vera extract, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and phenoxyethanol are combined according to the approved formulation. One of the primary halal risks at this stage is contamination from processing equipment. If mixing tanks, transfer lines, or processing vessels have previously been used for products containing non-halal ingredients and have not been adequately cleaned, residual materials may contaminate the current batch. Such contamination can compromise the halal status of the product even when all ingredients are halal certified. Following mixing, the product undergoes homogenization to achieve a uniform and stable gel texture. Similar halal concerns exist during this stage as residual substances may remain within homogenization pipelines, or processing equipment if cleaning procedures are ineffective. Although the quantity of the residue may be minimal, any contamination from non-halal sources is unacceptable under halal requirement. Therefore, cleaning validation, equipment sanitation procedures, and line clearance activity must be performed before production begins. Halal risks also exist during the filling process, where the formulated product is transferred into tubes or containers. Filling nozzles, transfer hoses, and filling machines must be thoroughly cleaned and verified before use. In addition, production personnel must comply with good manufacturing practice (GMP) requirements to prevent contamination from external sources. Proper hygiene practice, protective clothing, gloves, and controlled production environments are essential to maintain halal integrity during this stage. The packaging and labeling stage introduces another area of halal concerns. Packaging materials such as adhesives, coatings, printing inks, and auxiliary materials may contain ingredients derived from non-halal sources. Therefore, all packaging components must be evaluated and approved before use. Furthermore, product labels must be carefully verified to ensure that all information, including product number, batch number, manufacturing date, expiry date, and ingredient declaration, is accurate and compliant with regulatory and halal requirements. To effectively control halal risks at HCP2, manufacturers must implement comprehensive equipment cleaning procedures, line clearance protocols, production monitoring system, packaging material verification programs, and proper documentation practice. Records such as equipment cleaning logs, line clearance forms, batch manufacturing records, packaging verification forms, and production monitoring checklists serves as evidence that halal requirements have been consistently maintained throughout production. Consequently, HCP2 is regarded as highly critical halal control point because it covers the entire manufacturing process where cross-contamination risks are most likely to occur if proper controls are not implemented. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Fakiha. By the way, I'm Zaima and let's move on to her control point 3, which is packaging and storage. At this stage, this product has already been produced and packaged. However, maintaining its halal integrity remains essential until it reaches the consumer. The first identified risk is halal segregation. If halal products are stored together with non-halal products, there is a possibility of product mishaps or contamination, which could compromise the halal status of the product. To mitigate this risk, the company should implement dedicated halal storage areas with clear signage and product identification. In addition, halal and non-halal products should be physically separated and handled according to established halal procedures. Then, the second identified risk is related to warehousing controls. Poor warehouse, manage, poor warehouse management may lead to improper storage practice, damaged products, or loss of traceability. To address this issue, the company should establish a comprehensive warehouse management system, including inventory monitoring, batch coding, regular inspections, and proper record keeping. Staff should also be trained to ensure compliance with higher storage requirements. In summary, effective packaging and storage controls help preserve the high integrity of this product and ensure that consumers receive a product that remains halal throughout the storage process. Finally, we come to halal control point 4, which is distribution. Even though the product has successfully passed all previous stages, it does not stop at the factory gate. It must be maintained throughout transportation until the product reaches retailers and consumers. The identified risk at this stage is transportation controls. During transportation, halal products may be exposed to contamination if vehicles are not properly managed or if they are used to transport non-halal products. To mitigate this risk, the company should use dedicated halal transportation vehicles whenever possible. If shared vehicles are used, thorough cleaning and inspection procedures must be carried out before loading halal products. Additionally, products should be properly sealed and segregated during transportation to prevent contamination and maintain product integrity. Transportation records should also be maintained to ensure full traceability throughout the distribution process. In conclusion, effective transportation controls are essential to ensure that the halal status of this product is preserved until it reaches the final consumer, thereby maintaining both halal compliance and consumer confidence. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah Najwa binti Syahril, and next I will explain about the packaging and labeling compliance of Eclara pill of mask. The product is packaged in a laminated squeeze tube which help protect the formulation from contamination, moisturizer, and environmental exposure during storage and distribution. A tamper evidence seal is also included to ensure product safety and build consumer confidence. In terms of compliance, the packaging and labeling follow the guidelines for control of cosmetic products in Malaysia, the ASEAN Cosmetic Directive, and halal certification requirements established by JAKIM. Next, the slide show the information displayed on the front and back labels of product. The front label includes the product names, product category, net content, halal logo, and key benefits such as brightening the skin, hydrating the skin, and removing impurities and excess oil. The back label provides important information about the ingredients used in the formulation, including niacinamide, aloe vera extract, glyceris root extract, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. These ingredients contribute to the effectiveness and safety of the product. For the final section, explain the direction for use, safety warnings, and halal compliance. Users should apply a thin layer of the mask to clean, dry skin, and leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes before gently peeling it off. The product can be used once or twice a week for best results. Several safety precautions are provided, such as avoiding contact with the eyes, discontinuing use if irritation occurs, and keeping the product out of reach of children. Regarding halal compliance, all ingredients are sourced from halal compliant suppliers, and no porcine or non-halal animal-derived ingredients are used. The product and packaging process follow halal assurance requirements and good manufacturing products or GMP.